Espinoza, Alexander. Hello, how are you? Gabe is standing to your left. He's going to translate for you. He's taking on Emiliano Vargas Saturday night. So we'll just start with you. You're an 11-year pro, getting a big opportunity here to finally fight in the United States, and it's at the Mecca Boxing Madison Square Garden. What does this opportunity mean for you, Alexander?
Bueno, para mí es una oportunidad muy grande, ¿no? Digo, desde abajo, desde chamaquito, soñé estar pelear en las grandes ligas. En las grandes ligas siempre ha sido todo gran para mí. Pues ahora me encuentro aquí, he luchado desde pequeño y este es un gran sueño, pelear desde Madison Square Garden. Y estoy listo para lo que se me venga.
This is a very big opportunity. As a kid, I dreamed of fighting on the big leagues. Top rank is the big leagues, and so I'm fulfilling the dream of the kid who always wanted to fight in Madison Square Garden, and I'm ready.
You have an opportunity as well fighting Emiliano Fernando Vargas. What are your thoughts on Emiliano as an opponent? You're obviously much more experienced and have been a pro much longer than he has. Your thoughts on him as an opponent and what you need to do come Saturday night?
Bueno, sé que es un rival muy difícil, muy duro, a nadie quiere especial, pero yo me he preparado para él, hemos tomado para eso, para entrenarnos para él, buenos sparring, venido entrenando mentalmente y físicamente para esta gran oportunidad para mí.
I know that he's going to be a difficult fighter, a tough fighter. We don't underestimate anyone, so we've done the necessary preparations. We've trained hard for him, and we've prepared physically and mentally for this.
A lot of that preparation was done in California, a long way from Ecuador. What was your experience like in training camp there in California?
Una gran experiencia entrenar en California, junto a mi entrenador y manager, el Escocio. Hemos tomado muchas cosas, muchas réplicas para entrenarme bien y más que contento de estar aquí, ¿no? En Estados Unidos, conociendo mucha gente, una gran experiencia para mí y bueno, más de todo tengo que contarles toda esta emoción que he sentido aquí, a mi familia, a todos, ¿no? Y agradecerle a Dios por tenerme aquí.
Oh, it's been a great experience training in California with my manager and trainer. We've done everything to train well for this fight. So, it's been a great experience, and I'm going to tell my family and all about this great experience of seeing all these people and being here in the United States.
Well, you led me right to the last question. I read in your family you have 4 brothers and 6 sisters. You have 10 siblings, is that correct? Any of them
Yes.
making the trip? Any of that family going to be in the building come Saturday night, or all just watching on television?
They're all in Ecuador.
Yeah, it's a big family. Big family, gonna break bread with them. Yeah, yep. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you.
All right, over to your opponent now, Emiliano Fernando Vargas. I mean, I feel like I say looking sharp every time we're sitting up here doing this thing. I'll get to you later, Shu. I know. You have hard work. Yeah, There's no lack of personality on this right side of the stage here, but Emiliano, for you, similar to what I asked Rohan your last fight on the Inouye undercard, Inouye Cardenas, what an amazing experience for you, right? Fighting there in Las Vegas on that big stage, that kind of just a sign of things to come, and you want to keep continuing to move up, fight on big cards, like Saturday night, or fight on Madison Square Garden.
I just want to continue to grow. At the end of the day, I know I'm living my career, but at the same time, I know the big plans that, my team and myself has for me, and I know God has great plans, so I'm just going to keep my head down, keep on working. My last fight obviously ended quick, the fight before that, so I'm just looking to get right back into the gym after this one, and they're going to give me a new date, but we never look past him. I know he's ready to go. I know he trained a long while for this, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to show out in front of, all the other beautiful Latino fans over here and New York. Actually, a lot of love. I'm very grateful for it. And, I'm ready to put on another performance because every fight has to be greater than the last fight.
I was going to ask you about that too. I saw on your Instagram you running here in the streets, running by Central Park. First time fighting here in New York City. Or New York City, as this man together would say.
Hey, well, we're in Las Vegas, it's Los Angeles.
There we go. And he's fought there many a time, so exactly.
No, yeah, definitely. It's a beautiful thing. My father fought here 26 years ago, so it comes full circle, and it's such a blessing to be here, experience the city. I've never been here before, but at the end of the day, we got one job to do. And at the end of the day, I gotta take care of business on Saturday, and then all the other festivities that we can enjoy. But it just makes me happy to see my mother, my father. We were on the picnic date at 7 o'clock.
I was like 26 years old, that's last time we rode a bike, right? We saw yesterday.
We were riding bikes, I said, damn, you haven't been on the bike in like 30, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So, but emotions are amazing. I feel we're ready to go. The best camp I've had, today, and I feel like that's the way it has to be. I have to continue to grow, I have to continue to win. There's a lot of young, hungry fighters, and at the end of the day, the next era of boxing, for sure. Us right here. Definitely.
I don't think many would argue that, and if I can take it
Let them argue.
if they want to, it's good
No problem, let me know.
content. You fight about it.
Right, 100%.
Before we move on, I just want to ask about your training alongside Manny Pacquiao. We saw what he was able to do last weekend. You were there, you were doing working on abs with him, running. Did he tell you anything? Like, what was that experience like? Because I've covered Manny Pacquiao's most of his career, but the new generation, hasn't really. This is such a new experience for them to see him in the ring, to see him fighting in person, and then even for you to train alongside him. What was that like?
He's just a legend.
Yeah.
He's a GOAT, he's a legend. It gave me so much emotions just seeing him train. If he ran, everybody ran. If he stopped, everybody stopped. There was 150 people who were waiting for him after the sign autographs and photos. So it just, for me, I love to be around that because at the end of the day, you want to be around who you want to be. And I want to be great, just like in the sport of boxing, just like my father, just like, I try to surround myself with the great. So it was an amazing experience. I'm ready to go. And, all I gotta say is gracias por prepararte. Yo sé que, Alexander, estás listo. Y gracias por tomar el reto. Y gracias a todo el público aquí en Nueva York. Todos mis latinos también, puertorriqueños, dominicanos, mexicanos, porque yo sé que hay mexicanos acá también. Gracias por todo el apoyo siempre. Hagamos un nuevo sábado.
All right. Make sure you check out the episode of Fight Life, right? You follow the last episode of Fight Life on top rank social channels, cameras following you. I'm sure you're used to that. You're used to that at this point. Thank you, Emiliano. I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Okay, moving back to my left now with Mateus "The Beast" Heita. Thank you so much for being here. A long way from Namibia, right? When did you get into town in New York City, and what's the experience been like since you've been here?
Excuse me? Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't hear me? That's okay. We're a long way from home for you. Here in New York City. Is this a dream come true to be able to fight here in the United States and fighting here, your thoughts on the opportunity?
It's actually a big dream and it's a big thing for me. So, in Africa, every fighter's dream is to fight in the US and even like fighting at AMG and Grand, it's a dream come true for me.
You're fighting Bruce Shushu Carrington, who didn't have as far of a journey to get here. Literally is from Brooklyn, although you're representing Las Vegas now. But what are your thoughts on Carrington, your opponent?
Like I said, so far, the preparation were good, and I'm ready for him, and I'm ready to come take what is mine. So I'm ready for the fight.
I read that you said he's simply another challenge that you have to overcome. And you feel like he's an untested but talented prospect. Is that true?
Yes, Bruce, I don't see anything special in him, so it's just another challenge that I have to overcome in my boxing career.
Did you say something over there?
I mean, he said that he didn't see nothing special. Things may seem a certain way outside the ring, but you're going to see something special when you come in the center for sure.
Let's go.
Huge opportunity for you. A lot of people back home supporting you. Anything that you would like to say to them tuning in come Saturday night about what they can say and what they can see from you?
Like yeah, I'm carrying all the nation on my shoulders, and this is a very big opportunity for me. So I'll make my country proud, and I'll bring a victory home.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Good luck on Saturday night. All right, Shu. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, I feel a little offended. You know, a little bit.
By who?
I didn't get the memo in the group chat. These guys over here with a suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you tell me? Bro? What's up with that?
I thought it was like you know me every Friday. Yeah, like every time you see him,
That's crazy.
he always wears shoes. Like, and you always wear shoes too.
I do, but you got nothing to do all day.
But so wrong now. That's the best side.
That's cool. I guess I'm going to go. It's a swing, though. I'm doing really good, man. You know, listen, we in New York, New York City. We back up in there, and I'm just doing another show. July 26th, sure, you know, we're just going to just send off ESPN the right way with the show. And we got, you know, Emiliano here starting it off with the main card. We got my man Xander ending it off on the night off, you know, perfectly. I feel like this is going to be a great card for this weekend.
And your first 12-rounder, too. Let's talk about it. I mean, this is goals. This is where we talked about from your pro debut where you wanted to be. Obviously, for fighting for a world title, this one an interim opportunity, which could very well be elevated to a world title in the near future, depending on how things play out. But the biggest stakes for you thus far in your career, hands down, would you agree?
100%. You know, this is the thing that I've been, begging for the last year and a half, just to have an opportunity to fight on championship level. Now we're here, 12 rounds. We prepared overtime. Like I'm already ready to hop on the scale today and get in this ring and get into a fight right now. Like I'm just so locked in mentally, and I just can't wait to perform in front of everybody.
Speaking of performing, you're wearing something a little bit different this time. Usually, you know, come on the towel, it's Brownsville, Brooklyn, we know what to expect. But you gave a little preview on your social media about your fight kit. We're going to show it here on the screen. Talk about it.
Yeah, man, you know, I went to do a little something a little different. You know, it's still Brownsville in there, you know, the towel is still Mike Tyson. I got the, you know, I got the whole thing, but you know, the colors, I feel like I love watching the 300 colors, with the gladiators, the Spartans with the red and gold, and it was just me, just thinking about a warrior just going into battle. And I was like, you know what, let's go into battle for this fight for sure, and we're gonna make a statement.
Well, that shows the respect you have for your opponent too. And Heita, although he might not be as well known around the boxing world, he definitely earned this opportunity, and that's why you're taking everything so seriously.
100%. I mean, I take every fight as a championship fight, but definitely, you know, I'm taking my opponent serious. You know, he's 14-0 with 9 knockouts. I'm 15-0 with 9 knockouts. He's obviously, you know, deserves to have this opportunity to get this fight. But I'm definitely going to show why I am special. And I'm definitely going to show why that there's levels to this. And you're going to see that it might not even go to full 12 rounds. I ain't even going to lie to you. But it's going to be a demolition. It's going to be a surgical beatdown. And I'm just hoping ready for it.
Let's go.
I don't want to get away that's there. Hit me. All right, Shu, I appreciate you. I should ask who's better on mic, you know, commentating between you two. I guess that's up for me. That's up for me to decide.
Yeah, I think it'll be Shu, though. I get nervous.
You? All right, we'll get back to you in a minute. Shu, thank you so much. Looking forward to co-main event on ESPN and Saturday night. Now with the main event, there will be a new champion in 154-pound division come Saturday night. Jorge Garcia Perez to my left, 33-4 with 26 knockouts, never been stopped. Close losses in the losses that he does have. 38th pro fight, 12-year pro, your first world title shot. It's coming at a time that I'm sure you feel like is perfect for you.
Primeramente, gracias por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí con todos ustedes. Muy contento de que me den esta gran oportunidad por el título del mundo. Es algo que siempre desde que comencé en este negocio es llegar a él. Hoy estoy a un par de días de lograrlo y estoy contento, estoy motivado, estoy listo y aquí está Chino Garcia presente.
First, I want to thank everyone for the opportunity for being here. I'm happy to have been given this opportunity to fight for a world title. It's something that I've always dreamed of ever since I started in this business, and I'm only days away from making this into a reality and being here. And so, I'm happy and I'm ready, and Chino Garcia is here.
I would argue that you weren't given the opportunity. I would argue that you earned the opportunity, especially in your last fight against Conwell, coming in as the underdog. Similar situation here. How has your last two fights, even the Cockroach fight, looked for you for this moment?
Pues nos hemos preparado mentalmente muy bien, hemos adoptado muy bien ese pensamiento del éxito y pues claro, vengo picando piedra desde hace muchos años con mi empresa, con mi equipo y hoy se está reflejando ese gran trabajo que estamos haciendo todos juntos porque estamos el día de hoy aquí en esta hora de prensa hablando sobre mi pelea de campeonato del mundo y eso es una buena señal.
Well, we prepared mentally very well, and we have adapted to that mindset, the success mindset, and I've been working hard with my team, my promoter, and all the work that we have done with my team is now reflected because we're here talking about this world title opportunity, and I think that's a good sign.
You must have seen that coming. You said, and I quote, "I spoke this into existence, that in 2025, this was going to be my year. I was determined to have a world title fight this year or an eliminator, and in a way, now I have both."
Sí, yo y mi familia decretamos el ser campeones del mundo. Junto con mi esposa y mi representante Lili Montero siempre dijimos que el 2025 era nuestro año, que era el año donde nos íbamos a coronar campeones del mundo y hoy estamos a la vuelta de la esquina de lograrlo. Claro, tenemos que pasar sobre encima de Xander Zayas y pues estamos listos y muy bien entrenados para ello.
Yes, my family and I decreed it, along with my representative, Ms. and my wife, we decreed that it would be our year, 2025, where we would fight and earn a world title, and now it's here, right around the corner. I have to obviously get through Xander, but we're ready and we trained very well for this.
So you're fighting for a world title, full-time boxing. I read that you actually used to work part-time, or that you had a hot dog stand? No more, right? On to bigger and better things, hopefully, for you becoming a world champion.
Fue años de sacrificio, fue años de mucho trabajo. Como lo he dicho antes, yo vengo de muy abajo y estoy feliz ahora de estar aquí buscando mi sueño, buscando mi pelea de mi vida y pues ahorita en la pelea ya no tengo los hot dogs, me enfoqué más en el boxeo y me está dando frutos, pero pues ahí tengo mis carritos reventando a la cabalada que quiere seguir cambiando y pues ni modo, todo es negocio, ¿no? Hay que rentar y cobrar nada más.
It's been years of sacrifice and lots of work. Like I've said before, I come from the bottom, and I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward to this accomplishing this dream. This is the fight of my life, and no, I don't have that hot dog stand anymore. I'm focused more on boxing and seeing the fruits of that labor. But I still rent my car for the young people who want to work. Hey, it's all business, so I just show up and I charge.
Nothing wrong with multiple revenue streams. I understand that. No problem. Good luck Saturday night. Thank you so much.
Gracias. Viva México.
Puerto Rico here too. We didn't talk about that. We don't have an hour and a half to talk about the long story history of that. Xander, I'll get to you now. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
This is crazy.
It's always amazing to be here and sitting next to you. And obviously, being the last show, you've literally commentated my whole career as a professional, and just sitting here next to you as the last show on ESPN and for my world title is beautiful. So I'm excited to be here and to see that I never sleep once again, and to fight for my world title for the first time.
Honestly, it's for me too. It's kind of flashed before my eyes. We signed you as a 16-year-old junior in high school. And our first interview, your dreams of becoming a world champion. Now it's within grasp. It's within reach. And I know for you, it's fight number 22. I know you, and I know you don't want to put too much pressure on it, but it does have to feel a little bit different. This is on the you train for this 12-rounder because you know you want to become a world champion, and it's finally within reach.
Yes, of course. I feel like every camp is completely different and every camp we prepare differently. But throughout my whole career, the team of Top Rank and I prepared me for this moment. We always said, and when we talked about fighting for a world title, was not just fighting for it, knowing that we were ready to fight and win it. And this is the moment. Fight number 22 at MSG. It is my moment to become a world champion. And just like he said, and he talked about his family, saying that 2025 was the year, I talked and I said with my family that 2025 is my year. So at the end, we have to go in our ring and do our job. And I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to come out victorious.
I just wanted to ask you about, you talked about doing things a little bit differently. You do have a camp house this time around, right?
Yes.
So Denise was there.
Yes.
So you made some changes.
I had
Yeah.
a team battle with me throughout the whole camp, my nutritionist team. I have the sparring partner staying with me for the first time in my career. I did buy a camp house, so I've been enjoying the camp house for the last 10 weeks, and a bit different because I was away from home with my sister, but away is literally 5 minutes away from me because they're just right next to each other, so I could, went to visit them here and there, but yes, I did stay at the camp house.
Something else we're going to do a little bit different. Usually we just ask questions and then have you close off, but see this monitor right here? You need to take a look. We have something special prepared for you. Go ahead.
Boom, and you, nuevo campeón 154 libras, Xander Zayas de Puerto Rico. Espero esa victoria para ti, para tu familia, para tu isla. Estamos orgullosos de ti. Y tu tía también orgulloso de ti. Y tu fanaticada, más aún. Adelante, Boricua, 22-0 vas a tener. Y yo me hice campeón con 20-0. Vamos para adelante, campeón.
Y el futuro campeón de Puerto Rico. Brother, aunque eres campeón ya para nosotros, te deseamos lo mejor del mundo para la próxima pelea que tienes. Hermano, Puerto Rico te ama, los Soft Boys te aman y estamos muy orgullosos de ti por todo lo que has logrado hasta el sol de hoy y por lo que vas a seguir logrando. Así que estamos contigo, Xander. Sigue rompiendo y en el nombre de Dios vas a romper. Queremos a Correíta, papi, tráelo para acá.
Dímelo, Xander, para aquí, Chuy, para enviarte muchos saludos, muchas bendiciones en tu próximo compromiso. Sigue representando a Puerto Rico de la manera que estás haciendo. Vamos arriba, campeón, vamos encima.
That's amazing. Obviously, did not expect that. Did not expect to see people sitting there in the screen. Either Eladio and Edwin, two friends of mine. I haven't had the pleasure as an adult to meet Tito yet, but hopefully in the future I can sit down with him and say his favorite phrase when he beat Oscar de la Hoya. Puerto Rico, number one. Remember that, Puerto Rico. So for me, that's what it comes down Saturday night. Becoming a world champion, bringing the glory of Puerto Rico and representing the island the right way.
We do have a longer video. More and more people send messages to you. We don't have the time to play the whole thing in its entirety, but we look forward to showing you that as well. And no pressure. There's a whole island of people and celebrities looking forward to you doing your thing on Saturday night, which I know you will do live on ESPN. Anything in Spanish you'd like to say before I let you go?
A toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, a toda mi gente de Latinoamérica, gracias por todo el apoyo desde el inicio de mi carrera, desde mis 16 años como profesional, ya 6 años como ¿verdad? En el negocio. Mi primera pelea por el campeonato del mundo, me siguen apoyando, demostrándome cariño y les mando un beso, un fuerte abrazo. Y este sábado, Puerto Rico es el nuevo campeón del mundo de las 154 libras.
All right, we're going to leave it on that note. We're going to face off the fighters on the stage.